I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're safe, okay?
Oh, God, thank you.
Hey there.
Quit playing games and come out where I can see you. Back into gear.
Hey.
Thank you for sparing us. Thank you for sparing us.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're
Hey
gone.
there.
You've given us another chance at life.
Hey.
I can't believe you do that for us. We won't forget it. Thank you. I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you.
Hi.
Leave that crap behind. You're just wasting space. what you need.
Area secure. You try and unlock the whole Commonwealth with you or something?
Maybe we should rest here. The place is built like a fortress.
Hey,
Hmm?
Do you got a Geiger count?
Hey,
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
mine is in the shop.
You're HQ's new gal, right? Kinda wish you would have set up a cot or something.
You shouldn't have any problem.
Yeah, this place is... We got a package. He's...
If it'll help a synth,
I knew I could count on you. I'll mark it on your map.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Sensor reading detected.
Time to die!
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in... Standing here, I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice.
They did. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But, well, the Institute realized a contingency. It only made sense that I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd to not only do so, but manage to find me. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You...
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find...
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand.
Sure.
A future which I hope is not... Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Director, I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in. Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw, many compromises and sacrifices have been made.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. But no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the... It will ensure not just our survival, but our...
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the... Over the years, we've advanced the technology. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us, and to how you will help. Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operation. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that we...
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time.
Right.
As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volk. I'm sorry, this is... Our best efforts have failed.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continue. We can talk more later. The Institute cannot survive without me.
Sure.
To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly...
Ignoring your borderline the Institute has enough scientists. What if... I believe my mother has already... This will conclude this meeting.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Hold on.
Doctor.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
We don't usually welcome outsiders.
I had no idea.
I know this is... Well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. There's no question that some of the... That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest... There are hard decisions ahead.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this...
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the...
Right.
Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our... We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on... You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I...
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate, but here we are, with our options. We don't want them getting the... Head on up to the relay.
From what I hear, that rogue synth of Libertalia was a real menace. Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Broken.